Anthropic just launched Claude Cowork, and we are moving past the ChatGPT era. Chatting is for hobbyists, execution is for builders. Today, I'll show you how I use Claude Cowork as my digital chief of staff. As a technology professional, my biggest bottleneck isn't the doing, it's the finding files, emails, or browser tabs, which is always a friction. So today we will set up the Claude Cowork and see how it can organize the desktop files, read emails, summarize the emails with the browser extension which can control the Google Chrome, and see it live in action. So let's start on the Mac. As we can see in the Claude app, we can see the Cowork tab. You need to keep in mind that it only works if you have Max plan available in your Claude subscription. So that is about $100 a month. So Claude Cowork, you can think of it as a full-time employee working for you. So you can deploy as many employees as you want till the time they don't surpass your token budget, which is provided in the Max plan. So generally it doesn't get breached for me. So we are going to see three use cases. First is how to organize the desktop folder. So as you can see, for this example, I have put some mess on this desktop, and it is generally not the case. I keep my desktop very neat. However, for the sake of this demo, I have copy pasted a lot of files from other places. And now let's put a prompt to Claude Cowork to organize these files and put them into the nice organized folders. So I'll put my prompt here. So I have I have granted you access to my desktop folder. So which we will do that from here. We will provide it the access of desktop folder specifically. Allow Claude to change files in desktop. This includes all files and subfolders. Claude will be able to read da 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 da. So we will say allow. So the goal is to organize this chaos into a neat organized files and folders, and analyze and sort, categorize all files into logical subfolders like so, and then clean up, identify duplicates and old installer, etc. And then eventually create a report telling us what you have done exactly, what you moved and where. So we have put this prompt. Now if we tell it to proceed, so it will start working out, and in the left side we can see it has created this agent which is doing this task. So Cowork and Claude chat are different in the sense that chat is mainly, you input something, it provides you a response back, but Cowork is task oriented. So if you provide it to do a task, it will do it this way, that you can see on the right side it has created progress bar, and it is telling you that it is working in desktop folder, and then it is also having a context area which we can fill up with additional files and everything. So the progress bar is now showing multiple checkpoints: analyze desktop content and categorize files, creating organized folder and structure, move files into appropriate categories, identify duplicates and old installers, get user approval for deletion, generate organization log MD. So now it has completed two tasks and it is on the third one. If we can see here, thought process, I'll help you organize blah 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 blah, and then it has categorized files already: screen recordings, video editing assets, screenshots, graphic images, documents, development files, fonts, music, potential duplicate, to 8 pairs of screenshots with 2 suffix duplicate, several zip files that have already been extracted to folders, old files, all screen recording from 25, some graphics from 25. So now that way it has very neatly found this out. Generally this could be done only with the context and perspective of a real human, but it is, at a high level, it has created it into categories. Maybe still some context will be required that, okay, if there are certain files which are, added with two, maybe those are not duplicate, right? So we might have to review that and see it does not delete the wrong ones. So there we will have to get involved. But in general, this task itself is a humongous thing already. Otherwise, I would end up spending nearly 1 hour, 2 hours to categorize these files and then moving towards organizing them or cleaning them up, etc. Now it has done that already. So if we see, we go back, wow, this is completely mind blowing. So it has, put these screen recordings into a separate folder where all the MOV files are there, documents in one folder where, some specific PDF documents are there, graphics in one folder. And I think if we tell it more context that, if instead of just putting into graphics folder, maybe put it into a resource folder, etc., it will do that as well. But without that context as well, in general, it has done a great job. So as you can see in the screenshots folder, it has put all the screenshots which are lying there since some time, because in general I keep a stack of screenshot here so that things are organized, but rest of the files I don't keep on the desktop. This is just for demo sake, but it is great to see that it has organized it quite well. So we'll go back to this. So now it is saying, would you like me to delete the duplicate files? So it is telling that it has completed these things, put everything in the folders. Then it has also found out what are the duplicates, and they are duplicate candidates. There are 6 redundant zip files. Now it is asking me that do I want to delete the duplicate screenshots and redundant zip files to free up 82 MB of space. So if I want, I could delete handwriting text animator, but I think some places I will need these, so I'm going to keep this thing. But even though if we see, I might have already extracted the zip file as it is also saying. So I will say don't delete everything, but maybe just delete this one, which is 32 MB, right? So delete this file and this file. So for few files I'm confirmed that they are already taken care of, and I've extracted them into the folder. I have listed those files and asked it to delete these files. So it will also delete these files because I have granted the access to this particular folder, so it can run these deletion commands as well. So now as you can see, it is deleting these zip files. So it is saying give me the access to permanently delete these. So allow. Just to give a context, how Claude Code works is it is basically Claude chat, and it is infused with agents and skills, which are two different things. Like skills are launched by Claude to perform any repeatable task named as skill, and then agentic behavior plus MCP. MCP is like where agents or AI bots are talking to any API based service. So that is happening through MCP servers. So it is all these things fused together: Claude chat, skills, agents, and MCP. So these four together, they sort of form Cowork. So as you can see, it has deleted the zip files. If we go back here, so here it is having neon circle zip. So soft skin related zip file has been deleted. Neon circle related has been deleted. So whatever zip files I told it specifically to delete, it has already deleted that, which is great, which is as expected. But just keep in mind, it is controlling your system. So to test it out, if you want to see how it works, then you should keep a copy of that folder or take a backup of it. and then start playing around with it. So we can see it has deleted 4 zip files, results categorization done, and 49 MB space has been freed, which is cool. So this is one use case for Claude Cowork. You can see it can save you hours and hours of time in organizing folders. So I'm also going to use this with my external drives where years and years of data is there. So I have those backed up into cloud already, but I want the local copy of the drive to be organized neatly. So I would be trying it out with that sort of huge data. Right now we have tried with a small set of data, and hopefully it will save me hours and hours of time. So let's go to another use case where with this Claude code we will be able to figure out our Gmail and organize emails, etc. So now I will open up Google Chrome. So I've opened up Google Chrome, I have opened Gmail, and I will also download the extension which is required, Claude in Chrome. So this particular extension is needed. So we will say add to Chrome. So you can see how it generally works. It is going to get installed here, and on the right side there will be an agent working in the browser, so which can control your tabs and do the work for you, figuring out the tab organization, Gmail organization, etc., and so on. So we will go back, we will click add to Chrome. So it is going to add an extension to the Chrome. So as we can see, it is added. We will pin it. So now we have the Claude extension available here. So once you have the extension installed, then it will get authorization and permission from you. So you need to authorize it, and it is activated. So we can see on the right side, it is saying it's a beta feature. We will say yes. Okay, and next. So it has tab group access as well. Let's go. So we will close this tab. So now we are in Gmail, and we will click this extension. So it is already showing me what actions we can take from here. Unsubscribe from promotional emails, ask before acting. So I have created a prompt already for this, where we will work out the email related task and use case. Audit my inbox for storage optimization. Find the 20 largest emails. Create a digital declutter strategy. Archive suggested by So I have asked it to create few categories for me. Once I approve the list, help me archive the work related ones to my archive folder and unsubscribe from top 3 most frequent promotional senders. So I have asked it to do this audit. So let's see what it does. So we have executed this action here. So now it is saying access this, gather this, create digital declutter, plan, and then draft a Gmail search query. Step 5, present the audit result from approval. Upon approval, do the things. So I'm saying approve plan. So in these steps, it will come back to me for getting my approval. And you can also see, you can click notify me. So now it is doing the work. I'm not literally touching the mouse. It has even changed the browser tab icon as well. Gmail inbox storage audit in progress. And it is doing whatever I've asked it to do one by one. So let's see what it comes out with. I think probably we can do that directly from Claude Cowork as well. But just as we're installing the extension, so I have directly put the command here, but probably you can do that from the Cowork window, and Cowork window will actually access the Chrome browser and then work it out for you. But nevertheless, the same thing, it is being executed here, and you can see how the agentic behavior is working. So this agent is actually controlling the Gmail, and I'm not doing anything from my side. It is directly controlling the Gmail and doing the things. So now, as we can see, it has identified the large attachments here. So these are the 50 emails with some attachment, some sort of attachment. Then digital decluttering strategy. Then there are some delete immediately sort of newsletters, TiVo promotional emails, old mail delivery notifications, and blah blah blah. So next step, when you approve, once you confirm the categorization above, I can help you archive work related emails and then remove promotional subscriptions. So you can see this way it has created this plan. So I will say unsubscribe from TiVo. Let's do just one action and see how it works. So we will approve this plan. So what it will do is it will open that latest email from TiVo and it will click the unsubscribe link and then do the further action so that it is indeed unsubscribed for me. So now you can see it mistakenly clicked on some context menu, then it pressed escape, and then it clicked on the unsubscribe link. So now it has clicked on that link, it is unsubscribed from the Gmail action itself. Wonderful. So as you can see that it is taking a lot of actions which earlier only a human could do. So now with few prompts you could actually free up your inbox and gain freedom back. So it is truly working as digital chief of staff for you. It is able to tackle multiple tasks in parallel, whatever you throw at it. So we will go back to Claude, and now we will do third thing, which is creating a PPT. Generally this is a very draining task for a lot of people. So let's say we want to create a slide deck. So we will first create a slide deck which is uh, based on this theme, Claude Cowork from chatting to execution, and then this is the audience for which it needs to be created. Then chatting versus co-working. So this is the theme: local power, browsing agency, real world use cases. Aesthetic of the PPT is to be like this: minimal tech vibe, and then key visuals. So let's see how it does. So I have entered this task. So now it is reading the skill.md and checking if it has that skill of creating the PPT. So now it is creating the to-do list. So it is task oriented. As you can see, it is creating the um, to-do list on the side, and it is also having some context. It has gathered that it has skills to create PPTs, so it is copied that context here, and now it is installing a specific library which will help it to create the PPT which we have asked for in the minimalist tech theme fashion. So let it do its thing. We will wait and see how the presentation is created. So now we can see it has moved further. It has created what are the deliverables: 10 slides presentation, which it has created as this link, and it has all these specific areas: title slide, the hidden cost of busy work, da 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 da. 10 slides. Design is charcoal, off-white teal accent with Georgia Calibri typography and shadow cards. So let's see, it has created this PPT. And it has provided the button to open it in Microsoft Outlook. This is where it has created this file, Claude Cowork from chatting to execution. So here is my Outlook, and I'll create a new email. I'll try to drag and drop that particular file from here. I'll drop it here, and we can see that it is able to provide a preview here. So we'll click preview. Wonderful. So it has actually created a PPT file which we are able to validate as well. That's amazing. And it's already pretty good, and we can actually open it up in PowerPoint and work with it further. So as you can see, this demo shows how Claude Cowork can work with multiple agents in side-by-side mode, parallel mode, and it can also work with your browser through Chrome plugin. So in this video, we covered 3 use cases. One is the desktop organization, which can be extended to a lot of areas. If you have hard drives lying around, you can actually find space and clean up the drives. Then we went to browser, and we work with Gmail to sort out the emails and unsubscribe from one specific email, and it can be expanded into a lot of email related cleanup work. And lastly, we created a presentation by just typing this prompt. So it has actually used a PPT related skill and used some technical tools. As you can see, it installed the PPT generation JS library. So then it started to work on the PPT creation part. So it is broken down very well, and it has also provided an overview. So this is a bit more than what chat could do alone. So it is task oriented, and it provides you what it is working with and so on. So that is how these 3 use cases can change your daily workflow, and you can start including Claude Cowork in your workflow. I literally went to get tea, and while Claude Cowork was working on creating that PPT, and I came back and it was completed. So you can actually free up your time from a lot of these kind of tasks, which can not fully do it for you as of now. Maybe in some weeks or months it might be able to do that as well, but at least it can help you get off from the ground, because a lot of us are stuck on the blank page or maybe the blank PPT and not able to move forward. So this helps in that. So you should definitely check out Claude Cowork. It is available with the Max plan, but I genuinely feel that it is able to provide you that much value of $100 a month kind of subscription. You can run a lot of agents to complete a lot of tasks, and it also provides you access to Claude Code as an extension in VS Code. So all in all, the Max plan is worth it for me, at least. I'm just curious how you guys might be using Claude Cowork. There might be n number of different use cases. So please let me know in the comment section if you have been working on different use cases. So this is how you can use Claude Cowork and fit it into your workflow to have an agent always working for you as a chief of staff. If you are ready to stop chatting and start building, so subscribe to my channel Idea to Execution. This is Himanshu Sachdeva, and I'll see you in the next one.